Start your engine!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA Call of Duty Premier Series BORA FedEx Amateur Series, Season 4, race number 23. Here we are from Texas. This is the first race of the third round of the chase. That's obviously the LCQ. On pole, you have Joshua Wilhelm and Keegan Alsup. Then you got Alexander Russell and Dakota Owens, Carlos Wood and Matt Flood, Al Hunter and Caitlin Winters, Ryan King and Riley Spurley, Jack Marks and Carl Scholes, and Kyle the Stinger Kesey. Right out the field, 17 laps from Texas. They will have to pit. Oh, man, top 7 advances. So, business as usual. Pace car is off, 17 laps here from Texas. And green flag is out. Keegan also not getting a good start at all. Luckily, Alexander Russell didn't get one either. Looks like Keegan will be able to clear the inside line, getting in turn number 1. Joshua Wilhelm's just gone, though. Carlos Wood attacking Dakota Owens now for 4th. Caitlin Winters about made it through out on Matt Flood and Al Hunter, yeah. Keegan also up looking for the lead. Alexander Russell's all over both of them. Damn, Alexander Russell might actually take him 3 wide here. Top 7 advances. You ain't got to be this aggressive early on. Right now, the final transfer spot belongs to that 24 in the National Guard Chevy. Joshua Wilhelm going a little high. He might get a nice run off turn 4, but I doubt it. Alexander Russell nearly making contact with Keegan also. Oh, Jack Marks around, and Riley Spurley's in it, who won the Amateurs race last week. After finishing 7th in the LCQ, he barely made the show. That's crazy. And he went on to win the race. It was a complete cluster, but he won. They have not raced back yet, even though they're driving like they did. Alexander Russell all over that 0-2. Carlos Wood can try taking a advantage, and he's not going to be able to. We'll be back to see what just happened. Here we are watching Jack Marks in the 27. He's just going to squeeze the 65 into the wall. Pretty hard hit. Riley Spurley's like he got away with very minor damage. We'll be back for the restart. Everybody pit except for Kyle Kesey, Carl Scholes, and Riley Spurley. Carlos Wood, who was running 3rd at the time of the caution, DNF due to a blown tire. It's really unfortunate. There's 10 laps to go here in the LCQ. If the top 3 stayed out, everyone else pit. Maybe they think they have enough fuel to make it. I'm not real sure. That caution's definitely going to help. I don't think they'll be able to make it. They might need one more caution, and even then, they'll probably just pit then. Keegan also knows he's a lot faster than Riley Spurley right now, and he needs to make a move because the 43 of Alexander Russell was just as fast as Keegan at the end of that last run. He's going to look to the inside. Russell's going to give a little bit of room. Carl Scholes and Kyle Kesey running 1-2. We've probably never said that in the history of the Amateur Series, but it is happening right now. Alexander Russell nearly making contact with Riley Spurley. Spurley's going to drop to about 5th here. Top 7 advances. Joshua Wilhelm is in the final transfer spot. Right now, looks like it's going to be Matt Flood in the 24. Short-lived. The 32 keeps running so high, and it just doesn't really work. Dakota Owens nearly dumping Ryan King in that 41. Dakota washed up the track big time. Caitlin Winters nearly dumping him. The Chip Ganassi Racing cars up top nearly making contact. Dakota's going to back out of that 3 wide situation. That was getting risky fast. Keegan is up to 2nd, and he's got a huge run on Kyle Kesey. Staying out has worked a lot better than I thought it would, man. Still 1st and 3rd. Do they have enough fuel to make it, though? That is the question. Keegan to the inside. The 78 tried blocking. That obviously wasn't going to happen. And new leader Keegan also to the top spot. Right now the 24 is in the final transfer spot, though. The 2 Chip Ganassi Racing cars trying to get by. They're so busy battling each other. They got Dakota Owens and a hungry Caitlin Winters right behind him. Three wide through turns 1 and 2. Ryan King's going to back out of it, nearly contacting the 41 and 18. All right. Carl Schultz, man, danger of falling out now. 3.5 laps to go, and he's losing positions fast. He's about to fall down to 6th. Ryan King's lost a lot of ground. Dakota Owens and Al Hunter have both gotten by him. 24 still in the final transfer spot. Riley Spurley now stuck up on the outside, nearly contacting Carl Schultz and Spurley. 3 laps to go here in the LCQ. Keegan Allsup pulling away. Kyle Casey doing a great job staying in second, though, man. Let me tell you. As tires start to wear, you see everyone start moving up to the top. Dakota Owens now going up to 8th. And they're side by side just up there, man. Matt Flood, don't get comfortable. Oh, he's not. He's not going to get complacent. He's going to go for both the 92 and the 84 in one turn. Riley Spurley now in the final transfer spot. 2 laps to go. Dakota Owens got a hungry Al Hunter right behind him. Oh man, you can see everyone start lifting. These tires are dead. The 42 is going to give the 18 a bump. Oh, they got close. Riley Spurley now in danger of falling out. Remember, he stayed out under that last caution, so his tires got to be gone at this point. Now Dakota Owens is the final transfer spot. The 42 is trying to take over. White flag is out, and the battle for that final transfer spot is on. Dakota Owens is now cleared Al Hunter. The 42 is definitely faster than the 18 right now. Half a lap to go. The reason we're showing this battle, because not only is it good, but Keegan also basically got this one secure. 6/10 ahead. Coming through turns 3 and 4, the 42 is going to make a move. Riley Spurley's underneath him. Riley Spurley is Dakota Owens' best friend right now. JGR getting the first place finish and the final transfer spot. I could have ordered that better, but wow, that was a really fun LCQ, man. All right, we'll be back to look at your official results. Alright, now Keegan Allsup, your winning photos up on the top right. Your official top 7 transferees go. Keegan Allsup with the win. Then you got Joshua Wilhelm, Kyle the Stinger Kesey, you're getting 3rd. Alexander Russell 4th. Matt Flood 5th. Carl Schultz 6th. And Dakota Owens stealing the final transfer spot. Those we will see next week go Al Hunter, Riley Spurley, Caitlin Winters, Ryan King, Jack Marks, and Carlos Wood will be back for the BORA FedEx Amateur Series Season 4, race number 23 from Texas.
Start your engines.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA FedEx Amateur Series Season 4, race number 22 from Texas. In the LCQ, I kept saying, naturally, in the LCQ, I kept saying this was race 23. I don't know why I kept saying that, but most definitely race 22. So yeah. On pole, you have a lot of pink spoilers up front. On pole, you got Chaser Richard Sweet and Gustav Odenberg. Then you got Daniel Williams, who got eliminated last week, and David Cervantes, another Chaser. You got old Kyle Mests and Keith Stevens, another Chaser. Scott Ford and Landon Finway, another Chaser. Glenn Dewitt. Damian Stone had such a big points lead because of chase points, but he got eliminated last week. Someone did not get going. Let's go see who it was. Oh, it was Stacy Wilhelm. Okay. Coming to the green, 34 laps from Texas. Richard Sweet leads them to the green. Green flag is out. Daniel Williams got to be upset that he got eliminated from the chase last week. Does he help his teammate Gustav Odenberg in the 33, who is currently right beside him? Oh, no, he's behind him. Honestly, I don't know. Glenn Dewitt has won the opening race of the first 2 rounds. Can he go for the three-peat today? There's a lot of action going on already on lap 1, man. This race is a lot shorter than most FAS races. This is only 34 laps. Usually they're around like 40 to 50 on a mile and a half. Nice stutter there, boy. So yeah, Richard Sweet with the lead. Daniel Williams 2nd. Keith Stevens 3rd. Gustav Odenberg started 2nd. And he steadily dropped back to 4th. Kyle Mesh trying to take over. Glenn Dewitt right behind Damian Stone, nearly getting into the quarter panel of that 21. That's going to stack a lot of people up. Did I see caution lights on? I did not. Keith Stevens, who is in the Elite 8 in both trucks and amateur, both for Red Bull. I think it to be pretty likely we see Keith Stevens in a Red Bull Toyota in the Premier Series next season. The man has just been on fire as of late. Daniel Williams looking to the inside of Richard Sweet, who's got a bonus point for leading a lap. Glenn do it though, making his way up the pack pretty quickly. Here he is going for fourth on Kyle Mest. Anakin Swanson taking Scott Ford and Gustav Odenberg 3 wide, nearly contacting the 3 in the 88. Gustav Odenberg just stuck on the very outside. Glenn Dewitt is successfully taken fourth away from Kyle. Now his sights are set on a pink spoiler up ahead, Keith Stevens. And it's got to be killing Keith Stevens seeing the 2 lead all these laps. Now it's only been 4 so far, but you don't want your chase competitor leading all these laps. Daniel Williams looking to the inside of the 2. He's not going to be able to get it. Stacy Wilhelm finally leaving pit road. Her problem was not terminal, but her chances of winning today are pretty much gone. Richard Sweet getting a huge run through 3 and 4. Or through 1 and 2. Gustav Odenberg finally able to get down to the bottom. He fell from 2nd and 9th here on the opening laps. He's behind fellow chaser David Cervantes, who's working on Derek Hamill. I apologize for my phone going off so much, man. I'm really popular right now, apparently. 3 wide, 4 sixth. 2 chasers are involved. Gustav Odenberg's be the big winner. The 34 and the 7 are making a heavy contact. David Cervantes real lucky Derek Hamill backed out of that. He would have been head on into the wall. That was real close. Caution is out, though. Oh, and Keith Stevens had just taken the lead. We'll be right back to see what just happened. Ooh, Hayden Meadows. Big damage. Watching Hayden Meadows and Paul Wright here. Just kind of got stuck together and just, oh my God, Paul Wright upside down. Daniel Gittero's in it. Marcus Sacchi's in it. Unbelievable hit. That Ada Paul Wright going upside down. And surprisingly, he didn't get the worst of it. I think right there it popped the 8's tire and just hard hitting the wall, man. Check that out from spectator view. Yeah, the way that car just violently went straight there, it had to have popped the tire, the way they were leaning on each other. We'll be back for the restart. Alright, Steve DNF'd off that one. You got Hayden Meadows out, Daniel Gittero out, Marcus Sacchi out. Paul Wright only a lap down, though. 37 cars remain. Coming to the green lap 12 of 34. Keith Stevens is your leader. Richard Sweet down to 2nd. Daniel Williams 3rd. Kyle Mest 4th. And Scott Ford running out your top 5. Everyone did pit under that caution. And we are green. Now, Stacy Wilhelm, is she off pace? She was kind of involved in that crash. She kind of like slid through the grass a little bit. But she's multiple laps down due to that. Not getting going on the start. Looks like she's good. I don't know what the problem was. Maybe like battery died or something. I do know Richard Sweet, the man on a mission. He's yet to win in the amateur series. Down to the Elite 8. He has no chase points. Luckily, though, Damian Stone got eliminated, and he had like freaking 22, 26 chase points entering each round, and he got eliminated. Now the points leader only has 6, and there's 3-way tie with 6 points. So it's a lot better than 26. Daniel Williams has to be kicking himself, though, that he got eliminated, because he has a really good car right now at Texas. This happened in the truck race a couple days ago. Cynthia Bright got eliminated in the most recent round, and then she went out and won. And unfortunately, it was too little too late. A win right now for a car with a pink spoiler, though, would lock them into the Final 4 at Homestead. Three of the top 6 right now are chasers. You got Gustav Odenberg not far behind. And then Ty Morrow, I haven't talked about him yet. Then you got Landon Finway back in 16th. He's been consistently in the top 20, but nowhere near the top 10. And then Caitlin Wilhelm and David Cervantes not having the best of luck right now. Glenn Dewitt, like I said, has won the opening 2 races, or the opening race of the 2 rounds thus far. I can't talk today. He's won the first race of each round so far, and it looks like he could do it again today. He's had probably the most successful chase anyone's ever had. He hasn't had to deal with the stress of a race 2, race 3 because he's just won race 1 both times. He's going to get a huge run on Richard Sweet right here. Even if he doesn't win this race, he wants to get up there and lead a couple laps. Get that bonus point. Keith Stevens finally getting into the top 4 again. He was leading on the restart, but kind of got held up on the outside and lost a ton of ground. Oh, something's wrong with... Oh, they got held up by Paul Wright. Oh, not good for Keith or Richard. Goodness. The 82 and the 2 are going to fall from basically 1st and 4th to Lord knows where once they cycle back around. I guess they might still be in the top 10. Glenn Dewitt did lead that lap, though. Daniel Williams going to try taking the lead back from him. He will lead lap number 17. Gustav Unberg up into the top 5. After all of that, the 2 is down to 8th, and the 82 is 13th, about 2 seconds back. Keegan Allsup, your LCQ winner inside the top 10 for the first time all day. The same with Landon Finway up in the top 10 for the first time of the day. Better late than never, I suppose. Just past halfway of this race. Glenn Dewitt all over the back bumper, that 77. Caution is out again. We'll be right back to see what just happened. Watching Stanley Winters and that 64. Oh, Wishwan Schmidt just gonna hook him. Oh, Josh Wilhelm got huge. I thought a pretty violent hit for a lot of those guys. It didn't look like much, but I just got pinned up against the wall. Let's go TV2 on this. Oh, that's a hard hit for that 32 and the 71. We'll be back to the restart. Nobody DNF'd off that crash coming to green lap 23 of 34. Everybody pit under that caution. Daniel Williams is your leader. Then you got Glenn Dewitt, Damian Stone, Keegan Allsup up to 4th, and Gustav Unberg running out your top 5. 2 more chasers in the top 10. Then you got Ty Morrow in 7th, Atlanta Finway in 9th. Green flag is out. 12 to go here at Texas. Danny Coffey not going to let the leaders go that easily. How many laps down is Danny? He's only 1, so this is huge. He gets this lap back right here. The 77 and the 22 were literally, or not literally, they are clearly faster than the 16, but being stuck on the outside is not going to help Damian Stone. Going to the inside, Glenn Dewitt. Heartbreaker for Damian. If we didn't have a chase, he would still be your points leader. If we were going off chase points from race 1 to race 6, he would be your points leader. But with the eliminations work the way they do, he is not your chase. Oh, damn, I just about ripped my earbuds out. He is not your, he's not even in the chase anymore. So, I bet he's going to be real happy to find out neither the Premier or Amateur Series are doing a knockout chase format next season. Nonetheless, 10 laps to go here at Texas. Daniel Williams the lead, Damian Stone 2nd, Glenn Dewitt 3rd, Gustav Unberg 4th, and Keegan also running your top 5. Ty Morrow up to 6th. Man, the 16 is a little sketchy right there, getting in turn 3. I heard scraping. I know for a fact I heard scraping. Who is that? Where the hell? Where is it? Oh! Oh! Oh, Keith Stevens and David Chiamonte's in it. Oh, this is a big one. This is not good. Oh my God. They are racing back to the line right now. They already raced back. We were back to see what just happened. Man, Matt Flood and Scott Ford had such a good day going, both inside the top 10, and just Steve Mullen's gonna get in it. Richard Sweet's lucky he didn't get any damage. Ryan Winter, Steve Love, Anakin Swanson. Oh my God, Dakota Owens just ate literal, you know what. Let's see, he was towards the back. He's already having a bad day, man. 33rd. My man's gonna go through the grass and just. Oh. Man, not good for Keith Stevens or David Cervantes. A couple chasers in it. Let's see how they got in it. Man, Keith was running all the way in 23rd, man. He was doing so good earlier. Oh, he couldn't really do much. Derek Hamill was just on the inside of him. Actually, does he get hit again? Nah. Okay, no. Alright, now having a David. And he was having a pretty bad day as well. Oh my god. And then I think Dakota hits him right here. Yeah, just clips him. We're back for the restart. A lot of people DNF'd off that one. David Shimada is going to get 32nd. Keith Stevens is going to get 30th. Those are the only chasers involved. 21 cars remain on the lead lap. 5 laps to go. Daniel Williams is leading. You got Damian Stone, Gustav Udenberg, Glenn Dewitt, and Keegan also running your top 5. Other chasers go Ty Morrow 6th, Landon Fenway 7th. And that is it. So 5 to go. There's a caution now. This race is pretty much over. Glenn Dewitt, I don't know what happened, but he's not really up there with him. Same with Keegan also. These guys are racing the clock now. This hasn't been a wreck fest, but they've had some bad luck with cautions. Danny Coffey in the 16 is a lap down, so don't let that fool you. I don't know why it does that little skippy thing right there in the trial, but it always throws me off. This is exactly what Daniel Williams wants to see, man. Danny Coffey holding everybody up. Honestly, you're not getting on the lead lap now. You might as well just back off. But, you know. Gustav Udenberg going for second past Damian Stone. Glenn Dewitt going to try taking second away from Gustav immediately. Now Gustav and Daniel Williams running 1-2. Both traffic have driver incorporated. Does Daniel Williams be a good teammate and let his teammate Gustav get the win? I don't know, man. These races are so hard to win. You just can't. You can't give one up like that. With 2.5 laps to go, is there enough time for Gustav to catch Daniel? Daniel has been the class of the field, especially between those two. Gustav really hasn't shown the pace. He's been consistently like 7th to 10th. Kyle Mest is pitting. A lot of people are pitting. I see a couple chasers pitting. Oh my gosh. Just 2 laps to go. If Danny Coffey gets underneath the 33, that's going to end the 33 chances of this win. I hate when lap cars do this, man. Just get out of here. A lap and a half to go. Does the 77 have enough fuel to make it? Oh, I know Gustav Udenberg and Danny Coffey will be throwing some hands after this one, boys. White flag is out here in the Amateur Series race at Texas. Oh, man, they're catching Weiss von Schmidt fast. Caution is out. They're racing back for the checkered. Coming to the line, Daniel Williams is going to win the race. I think that was his first career win a week after he gets eliminated. Gustav Udenberg has to be furious. Ugh, what a mess. Lapped cars, man, just not cool, bro. But we'll be back to see what brought out the caution and look at your official results. Turns out it was like a bogus debris caution or something because there was literally nothing on track. But your official top 10 goes Daniel Williams with the win. You got Gustav Udenberg 2nd, Glenn Dewitt 3rd, Keegan also 4th, Landon Fenway rounding out your top 5. You got Damian Stone 6th, Ty Morrow 7th, Kyle the Stinger Kesey in 8th, Forrest Winters in 9th, and Jaden Scott running out your top 10. How about that? Notables outside the top 10. Caitlin Wilhelm getting 15th. I think that was the highest she ran all race. Richard Sweet getting 20th after having a pit late. And those are the only chasers that finished. Oh boy, Keith Stevens 31st, David Cervantes 33rd. Not good for them. But that was the race. Other than a lap car kind of ruining it at the end, I thought that was a really fun race. Really happy for Daniel Williams, man. It sucks he had to win a week after he got eliminated, but what are you going to do? I feel bad for Gustav Udenberg. Glenn Dewitt, man, nearly got the freaking triple sweep off that. Keegan also had a really good run, and Landon Fenway, I think that was the highest he ran all day as well. So a really good day for the chasers, for some of the chasers. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are doing this. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder you're in for a ride.